So I'm Ryan Cranny with Cranny Farms. We farm here in southern Idaho. We've been here about 110 years.
I'm Dan Moss, and this is my son Ryan. And we've been long time customers of IVI. We have a great relationship with them. We pride ourselves on the quality potatoes we grow, and I think those guys as vendors for us do the same. I mean, they're always there to help us with any conditions that we have. They're worried about if our refrigeration's up to date and working good, and they're always there when we need them, and they're just very, very reliable.
I'm Brian Jones. I've been dealing with IVI for about 7 years. He asked me what kind of problems we're having, and at that moment we were having a lot of rot problems coming through the shed. Not so much when we were bringing them in, but after we washed them, we were having a lot of rot issues. So he suggested that we try a chlorine dioxide generator, which we did, and it cut our rot problem down immensely. A lot less rejections and stuff on the other end, and customers were a lot happier with our final product. So once we switched over to the chlorine dioxide generator, they also had another program for our sprout nip, which we it controls what we put on the potatoes all the time, but it's monitoring all the time for our food safety operation. It is really, really good because it has all the documents that are all on the computer, where it's easy to show the auditors, and that part of the program has been really, really beneficial. We top dress with a clove product, which it's a sprout inhibitor, natural sprout inhibitor, and we've had very good success with that. It just gives you that little reassurance that on the other end you're not going to have any sprouting issues. So like I said, it's a top dress. It just sprays on top, and then we seal it up, and it kind of moves around in the box, and it our sprouting problems has also been way down. The computer that runs our sprout nip in the shed and our sanitizers in the shed is a game changer on the food safety side. The documents are there, very professional. Everyone that sees it loves it, and like I said earlier, they're very attentive. What they do, it doesn't matter what time of the day they're there. They have very good, very, very good quality products, and yes, I would very, very much recommend them to other people.
What I really look for in a potato air system is one that gives me the flexibility to handle all types of products. So I may have a poor crop one year with some rot in it. I want to be able to dry that and control that. I may want to be able to get heat out of a pile quickly, so I want the excess capacity in the system to get rid of heat. But then I want the ability to store potatoes long term, and if I have a primo crop that I really want to take care of and to manage for pressure brews and store long term, then that's something I want as well. So something that gives me the flexibility to store all types of potatoes in all types of different situations. That's really something that I'm looking for. I like the ability that I can monitor the systems remotely. That's very important to me, and be able to access that data and control that remotely.
Most people wake up to a cup of coffee every morning. I wake up to my Centurion software. It's the first thing I check every day. Open my tablet or my phone, check all the storages. It's very easy to use software. Everything that you can do on the panel in the storage, you can also do remotely from your phone or iPad. Makes it very convenient to check on your buildings without having to make rounds everywhere.
they're always willing to be available. Most of my phone calls to the service techs with IVI is usually somewhere between 10 at night and midnight. As we finish the day and harvest, and I'm having an issue trying to figure out how to get a system up and going, I call the tech, and they're always good to answer way late, and sometimes they'll come out on Sundays. It's been very, very good to accommodate, taking care of us, but also making sure that the systems are ready to run in the fall, so that we don't have to spend 2 or 3 days, getting the bugs worked out. I think one of the things that sets them apart is their experience level. I think they're, between the techs and both their service people, they have a wealth of experience. They've been around a long time and really understand the systems, and they have a good product. And so you combine a good product with good service, that makes me happy.
And the people. I think the people that IVI have representing them, do a great job for us, and they're concerned about, it's just not a job to them. They're concerned about our spud sellers as much as we are. So they have a great crew.